Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Steve here from Click, and today we are out with the Unity Performance Boys. We got Imran in the Type R, Yusuf in the GR Corolla, and my brother Junaid in the Unity FL1. We are joined by Adam as well and my wife. We're all down at the track at TMP Cayuga, and out, I guess, on the last track day for the year. So just thought I'd make a quick video testing out the landscape video in portrait on the iPhone 17 Pro. Loud as hell. And so just gonna make a vlog basically of just what's out here. Get you guys some video of the lap times, or I guess the laps. See if these guys are gonna compete for lap times and whatnot. And yeah, just do basically a big test video to see how the video is on the iPhone 17 Pro. So these guys are going out for what appears to be their first lap. So we will be trackside. I brought my camera with me as well, so I'll be taking photos. Maybe I'll drop a few pictures from the track day. That sounds crazy. From the track day in the video, and you guys can just take a look and see what the experience is like. It's pretty damn sick out here, and to be honest, looking at the video on the screen right now, it looks like this is going to be a banger. So hope you guys enjoy. We'll catch you in a bit. It looks like these guys are going out for their first session. We are here for about 7 or 8 hours or so, so there's not really a rush to get out on track. As you guys can see, these guys are doing some maintenance on the GR Corolla, getting new pads on. Completely missed that guy. Looks like we got mini mechanic shop going on over here. Say hi, Adam.
One.
It's Adam from Unity Performance.
What's up?
Yusuf.
Hi.
Not from Unity Performance, but quick brake job on the GR Corolla before it goes out on track.
Is that right?
Looks like brake job is done. What brakes are we on? Or pads?
From OEM to EBC RP1s.
Okay, so if you didn't catch that, OEM to EBC RP1s. Apparently they're very good brakes. But we will see. We're going to try getting the passenger seat on this thing later on today and see how it is on track. Never actually been in a GR Corolla, so we see how the first experience is. Alright, looks like these guys are back from their first session. Car's in one piece. Smile on his face. Shout out Unity Performance over there. So everyone's dealing with tire pressure issues right now. Imran just went out. His pressures were at like... Your pressures were high, right? Yeah, this guy was at like 30 something, high 30s. Yusuf downing his pressure. Junaid's putting his pressure up. This guy's down in the mid 20s. So I think these guys are all kind of eyeballing for about 30 psi around all the way around, give or take. Supposed to help with grip. Imran went out for one session, and apparently the track is like ice. So it'd be interesting to see what it's like. Alright, so we are in the Unity FL1. Get my seatbelt on. My trusted pilot. And we'll, the first time I'm going on the track in this thing. I haven't been in this car in a long time. You want to walk us through what kind of mods? We're waiting for Yusuf to air up his tires. Do you want to walk me through what kind of setup you got going on here? Because it's too much
there's
for
a
me to remember.
lot to go over. Full bolt-on, downpipe with a TSP Stage 1 non-SI tune. We got 271 big brake in the front with the...
courtesy of me.
Yes, courtesy of the
from the dead tag.
Yes, we have EBC yellow stuffs and slotted rear rotors. Obviously we got FK8 Type R seats.
Yes,
That
if
makes
you
a
couldn't see,
difference.
super comfortable, great for my bad back and my tight hips. And
GDR
Godzilla.
Very good, man.
Very nice.
We got QD short shifter with hybrid racing cable bushings, and we have
Is
a
that Type R shift knob?
yes Type R FK8 Alpha 5 shift knob teardrop.
Nice.
And for clutch we got the RV6 Stage 0 FK8 retrofit.
Cool.
I think that's mainly the performance stuff.
A solid mixture, it seems, between track and daily. But I will, guess I'll flip the camera around. We'll do a warm-up lap, and then once we're on it, then I will put the camera back on and we'll get an idea of what the stabilization's like on the iPhone and what this guy's driving capabilities are like. All right, we're on for our hot lap. Schumacher has had some laps to warm up. These 271 brakes fucking bite. Proper. Nice. Shit, man, this thing can fucking corner. It's actually set up really nicely. Like, man, holy shit, this thing's pretty quick. Can't even lie. What do you think? Is your first time on this track?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, first time out. I mean, not on the track. He's been in passenger several times.
And I
just drove
on Cranbend once.
Yeah,
we did 2 track days at Cranbend, back to back.
True. So, honestly, man, I'm pretty shocked at how this thing drives, especially with no LSD. I thought I would feel that there's no LSD in here. LSD being limited slip differential, not the drug. There's probably no LSD in here. But yeah, no, I'm pretty impressed, man. Pretty solid setup. Brakes are on point. Like, you stomp on them and the car stops. The rear rotates really nicely. The gear changes are on point. That shifter feel like, just as a passenger, I can feel the difference in how the shifter is. I'm not even changing the gears. What rear sway bar do you have in here again?
Oh, that's what I forgot. Progress 22 mil.
22 mil from Progress. Now, Progress, I think, is a newer company.
No, old company.
Old company, new
did
parts.
a lot of old school stuff for Honda. A lot of the 10th gen, 11th gen guys slept on it, didn't do any parts for them, and Hamza said we wanted to try it on my car, and I think he runs it on the FL5 as well.
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, that rear end, man, it rotates around pretty nicely. Like very, very surprised and pretty impressed with how this thing drives. Yeah, man. I think the only thing I would recommend maybe is new tires, like better tires. But
that's the limit of the car right now.
You know, you can say that for any car. Once you start getting on it and you start pushing it to the limits, that's the first thing you can say is, I need better tires.
Yeah, but these all seasons are not meant to be on the
No,
track,
definitely not. What is DWS 06 plus? So I don't know what that means. Do it dry winters.
I think it's like dry, wet, snow sort of thing.
So the performance all seasons?
Yes.
Honestly, they feel just as good, maybe even better than the Indies, because I remember I had the Indies on my car on here, and they were quite a bit more slippy than this. So yeah, I would, if you're looking for a decent daily tire, I guess the DWS 06 is pretty solid.
And you can track them, and they do okay, but you cook them really quickly. Because I've only had these less than a year, and I need a new set next summer already.
Nice. So that is the cost of being a race car driver. Go through tires. You guys went to Tail recently as well. You did that on these tires as well?
Yep. So I did the rotation after the track day. So the rears were on the front for Tail, and now the fronts are getting cooked today. And then next spring I'll need tires. But we're coming up to winter soon anyway.
Yeah, winter's like I said earlier, this is probably our last track day for the year. Unless we get blessed with some weather in November, which I highly doubt. But I think this is going to be the last one. Well, I mean, this is my first and last for the year, unfortunately. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this car, man. Like, holy shit, this thing is pretty crazy. crazy. I'm actually pretty surprised. So I also dropped the recording quality down to 1080, I think, just for the sake of storage, because I'm a cheap motherfucker and I only paid for the 256 gigs on the iPhone. I plan to also buy a external SSD that maybe attaches by MagSafe to the back. And I don't know if it can record direct to the SSD, but that would be ideal. I'll stand in the way so I block the sun. So let's see. I think I'm going to have enough storage for today. Those radicals are loud. There's a few radicals out on track, and there's also a couple of these like super small, like, I don't know if you can see which direction. One of those things. I don't know what it is, but it's tiny as hell and it sounds great and it moves like a flea on the track. It's crazy. But yeah, guys, that was pretty crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed that lap. We have 2 more sessions to go, for me anyway. I'm only doing 1 session in each car. That's crazy, man. That sounds crazy. Yeah, I'm doing 1 session in each car. So whoever's probably going to go out next, I will probably jump in the passenger seat and get a couple laps in with them. And I'll show you what the lap times are. I guess the laps look like. Now, it is pretty slippery out on the track. So in the FL1, we are, the rear end was coming out. In the GR Corolla, Yusuf is saying the rear end, the whole car is slippery. It's like driving on ice. Same for the Type R. So let's see, we'll get out. The sun is shining, as you can see. The weather is sweet, and it makes me want to move my dancing feet. So we will, I guess, take a break, take some photos, and I will see you in a bit. And hopefully it's either in the Type R or the GR. Here comes the Unity FL1. Jeez. Pretty sick, man. Glad we came out today. We're half debating not coming because of the weather. It was looking a little chilly, looking potentially rainy, but as you can see, sunny, clear skies all the way through, man. So hopefully it stays like this. I'm gonna camp out on this last corner here, try to get a few pictures of the cars coming through. CTR coming through here. All right, man, shooting track days is tough because the cars come and go so quickly, but I think I got some nice photos. All these guys are off, gonna let their cars cool, let the brakes cool. Gonna go do a after track session debrief with these guys and see what's good with the cars.
Okay, I got the one lap for you.
This guy tried the Meta sunglasses or whatever, they didn't work. How was the track?
Good.
How's the sesh? Good?
Better.
How about you?
It was good.
Where were you in? You were in the Type R?
A little sketchy at a couple moments.
Imran,
We had a couple of shit moments.
how was your session?
It was okay.
Slidey?
We need a little bit more grip in the rear, but other than that, it was decent.
Yeah.
21.
Car looks good?
Yeah.
Sounds good. Okay guys, I don't know if you can even hear me. I am helmeted up because this guy's helmeted up. Safety purposes, I don't want to get my head smashed up against his helmet while I'm riding passenger seat. So we are helmeted up for this lap. I can't breathe, I can't talk, I can barely see. I don't know how race car drivers do this all the time. We are in a fully gutted out, like to the friggin' bone Type R. Hello.
Hello.
Camera shy Imran. You have anything to say about your car? You want to tell us about your build?
It's a full bolt-on Type R.
Okay.
We had a bigger turbo in it, but
Okay.
we're on a base map right now because the turbo blew up, and
Nice,
we're back to
nice.
an OEM turbo.
Proper.
It's really slippery outside today, but the track seems to be warming up. We took some air out of the rear tires, so we're not doing as much drifting.
Nice. That's probably better.
Sorry?
I said that's probably better.
Yeah, we want to keep it in control.
Again, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear us. It might just be muffled voices, but we'll see how the iPhone does. Anyway, we are going out for a warm-up lap and get the tires warm and the brakes warm and all that. So. Holy shit, man, that was crazy. Just finished a few laps. You'll see, I think I recorded 3 or 4 lap times in the CTR, and man, I'm like awestruck. That was crazy. That's like 7 or 8 seconds a lap faster than what I'm normally used to going around at this track at, and on a track so small, that is huge. So kudos to Imran, man. His driving is on point, man. There's a shit ton of experience on the track, a ton of car experience in general, and obviously it shows. You can see the state my hair is in after wearing the helmet and being tossed around the cabin. But yeah, that was a crazy run. I can't say I've ever experienced something like that in a track before. So all right, so last car of the day, hopping into Yusuf's GR Corolla. This is my first time sitting inside one of these. Oh god, seatbelt's on. I don't know much about this car, so talk me through it quickly while we have a minute or two.
So stock, it's 300 horsepower, 4-wheel drive.
Okay.
And I don't know what else.
300 horsepower, 4-wheel drive, 3-cylinder?
Yep.
Turbocharged. Any mods done right now?
Not too much, just lowering springs, swift lowering springs, white line rear sway bar, remark exhaust.
Nice. What sway bar, what's the diameter?
26 mil or 25
Oh, geez, okay.
something like that.
Cool. Okay, cool. So let's go and see how this thing does on track. This is my first time being in one of these. I can tell you right off the bat, it feels tiny compared to the Civic and other cars I've been in. So we'll see how it performs on track. Was it slippery earlier on? You said you were
this morning it was a little cold out and the track was pretty slippery, but it warmed up a little bit and now it's a lot better. I changed tire pressure and it's a lot better now.
What are we at now?
31 in the front, 29 in the rear.
Cool. Well, we'll see what that turns into at the end of the session. But anyway, we're gonna hop on track, get a couple warm-up laps in, and just like the other cars, once we are on it, I will flip the camera around and give you guys a recorded lap or two. Okay, holy shit, just finished a couple laps on full pop, and damn man, this thing is crazy compared to the Type R. The all-wheel drive system really whips the car around. Like seriously, that's crazy. It's a completely different experience. It's like sitting in a shopping cart that has 300 horsepower and the rear end just is like so happy but seems to be so controllable. Being able to just plant your foot coming out of corners in places that you shouldn't be able to. Completely nuts. Like it's almost like a video game where you just put your foot down and the rear end comes around and it just sucks you into the corner.
Yeah, it's fun.
This is so much fun, and it seems so like reasonably controllable. And that's the best part. You can be driving on edge and not worry about killing yourself while doing it. Any thoughts for the driver from the car on track? Is this just not your first time on this track with this car, right?
With this, I've gone once on this track with this car. It handles really well. I did a few mods since my last time on this track.
Okay.
Definitely a lot better because I didn't have a sway bar or lowered before.
Yeah.
So it was really bad and like swaying all over. But after the sway bar, it really changed it. It like rotates a lot better now.
Definitely feel that.
Yeah, and tires are happy as well. I'm on Extreme Contact 02s, 265/35.
Nice.
And they're doing really well.
Yeah, it seemed to be. They didn't seem to have. There seemed to be like no loss of grip on that session at all. And again, with considering how the temperatures are, like I'm genuinely actually pretty shocked at all three of the cars and how they performed today. So thank you for the lap. Appreciate it. The guys are just getting a few things taken care of on their cars, changing some brake pads, making sure tires are good. I don't know if I'm gonna go back in the cars, but I'm thinking to get some photos of the cars. Alright, so having some track issues. Another guy at the track here is driving this Corvette Z06 and having some issues getting it started. He was just mentioning to the boys over here that his alternator was going on track and now it seems to have just died, so... Try one more time. It's that teamwork guy. Can I be quite frank? It looks like this guy doesn't know how to bump start his own car. It looks like that we're suffering from.
The brakes.
Yeah, I think maybe this guy doesn't know what he's doing. But anyway, these boys are going to try to help him, and we'll update you and see if the car gets going. Hopefully, it doesn't break down on the way home. Either that or something else is gone on the car. And yeah, good luck to this guy. right, guys, so that has been a pretty crazy day. It is 2:30, 3 o'clock, so the night is, or I guess the track session is wrapping up. We're gonna be here for another couple hours, but I'm gonna put the camera away and stop worrying about recording, videos and whatnot so much. I got the content that I wanted to test out the camera in the car to see the stabilization on the new iPhones and test out this new landscape in portrait mode, which is great. Again, literally holding my phone normally and it's recording in landscape is perfect. This is awesome. It's exactly what vloggers need. Not that I'm a vlogger or anything, but super useful and does make me want to make sort of this style of video more as opposed to YouTube Shorts. If anything else happens interesting, like having to push the Corvette to get it to start, which didn't end up happening, I'll report back to you guys. We ended up having to jump the battery. That's pretty much it for today's video, guys. These guys are pretty much tracked out, if I'm not mistaken, based on what I can see from a distance here. They're all chilling and sitting under the tent and relaxing. So looks like it's gonna be the end of the day. We may get out in the car again or in the Type R again one more time. If I do, I will record that and stick that in at the end of the video, but probably not. But that being said, we'll see, because we do have another 2 hours to go, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me on this little vlog, I guess, at Cayuga. Last one for the season, so hopefully next year we're back out for some more. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.